So I'm kind of hoping I might be able to get some kind of atmospheric, moody kind of stuff with the clouds. And then a cloud rolling into the middle. There's a mountain with lots and lots of dark, thick cloud on it. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me again. I haven't been out and about for about 5-6 days. The reason for that is that in this part of Spain we've had very, very severe weather. It's called a Gota Fria, or cold drop, literally. But what it's meant is there's been torrential rain, storms, strong winds. It's been really, really bad. And although the immediate area that I live in hasn't been too badly hit, not that far from here there's been basically disaster level things happening. So for the last 5 or 6 days I've done the responsible thing and I've stayed at home, stayed safe, spent far too much time on Facebook and things like that. But today the storms are over. In fact, the storms finished kind of on Friday. We still had rain here on Saturday. Sunday I was at home anyway, and it's now Monday afternoon. We've still got quite a lot of cloud sitting up on the mountains, which is where I've come. Lights breaking through occasionally, so I'm kind of hoping I might be able to get some kind of atmospheric, moody kind of stuff with the clouds. I don't know, we'll have to see. But I've also given myself permission to fail, so if I go home with nothing, or I go home with nothing that's any good, that's fine. I'm just actually enjoying the opportunity to get out and about again. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the video, regardless of whether I get any images or not. If you do, and you're not already a subscriber, please consider hitting subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you very much, I appreciate that. I'm gonna get on and just see what I can find. So that's amazing. I mean, we had so much rain last week, unbelievable amounts of rain, and it only really stopped raining on Saturday, and it's now Monday afternoon and the ground is just bone dry. I mean, okay, there's a couple of little patches that are still wet that have been in, you know, deep shadow, but you would hardly believe that we've had any rain here. It's incredible. Okay, so what I'm seeing, nice dark clouds over there, and then the hill over in the background has got some kind of dappled light on it. And then between here and that hill, there's a small hill with some trees on the top. So I'm using the small hill in the bottom, and then in the background I've got the bigger hill with the dappled light on, and then the dark moody clouds. About 140, 145 millimeters. F11, 40th of a second, focused on infinity, or focused on the hill in the distance. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I'm going to shoot a quick panorama of this, tripod level, camera level. I was hoping the clouds would be rolling over the top of the mountain a bit more, but they're not. Might get a little bit, but it still looks quite moody and atmospheric. I think this is going to be 12-13 shots, I'm not sure. Vertical format, everything leveled, check the histogram all the way around. I'm using the cable release and a 2-second timer, so I'm not putting any jostle into the camera at all. And let's shoot it and see what happens. Okay, so the clouds are rolling in across the top of the mountain there. Looks really nice. I'm going to shoot the panorama again quickly, probably about 12 shots. I'm almost certainly shooting this a lot wider than I need it, but that's okay. I'd rather have more to each side so that I can crop in. And then I'm going to see if there's another shot to be had here. I've just shot that pano. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure about it. It's very difficult for me to visualize how it's going to look. But what I've now done is I've stuck on my 50mm prime lens. Don't use it very often, but right now it feels like the lens to use. What it's letting me get is like the two ridge lines which go up either side. So they start in kind of the middle of the frame and go up to each side. And then we've got the peaks or the parts of the mountain up on either side. And then a cloud rolling into the middle. I actually think that looks quite nice. 1/50th of a second. I don't know, that might look quite nice. What I've got out on the hill over there is a small tree on its own. Probably can't see it on the video. Then over in the background there's a ridge running across, and that ridge has got light on it. And then in the background is a mountain with lots and lots of dark thick cloud on it. And what I'm hoping is that there will be just enough of the mountain showing through the cloud to show what it is. I'm shooting this telephoto 70-200 lens on about 135mm. And f11, ISO 64, 1/80th of a second, and I'm actually focusing on the ridge, which is pretty much infinity anyway. Just waiting and hoping that the sun's going to break through the cloud up there and put some light on the scene over there. Hopefully, while there's a gap in the clouds over the top of the mountain, but it's not looking promising. Been here for about 20 minutes now. Taken a couple of shots, but I'm not sure any of them have actually worked. So it looks like there's a little bit of light hitting now the further mountain. The clouds are just clearing a bit. So this might be the ideal time to be thinking about taking the shot. Just hoping those clouds clear a little bit more, because it just provides that little bit of background interest which is missing at the moment. Okay, so it was a very, very brief period when the light came through in the right way, and I've got to be honest, looking at the back of the camera I can't tell if it worked or not. Okay, I'm almost back at the car now. Been out for probably between 3 and 3.5 hours. I haven't actually kept an eye on the time. I've done a circular hike, went out on one trail, cut across, came back on another one. And I've stopped and taken some pictures. And I have to say, it's been great to be out. I mean, I've been feeling a bit cooped up for the last few days because of not going out, because of the severe weather and the safety and all the rest of it. But it's also been quite a while since I've been out for a decent hike, because over the summer it's just too hot. So it's been really nice just to come out and just walk around and, you know, get some exercise, and it's been lovely. And if I've got some pictures, that's great. I'll show them to you. Whatever I've managed to get, whether I think they've worked or not, I'll show you the images. But if they haven't, actually I don't really care, because it's just been so great to be out and about. Hopefully now that the summer's over, the temperature's starting to drop, I'll be out and about exploring and hiking a bit more, because I really love to do that. But I'm going to have to get my fitness level back up, because it always drops over the summer because I'm not hiking, so my fitness level tends to go down. So slowly does it. Anyway, this video was hopefully about getting some kind of moody atmospheric images in the middle of the day because of all the heavy cloud that we've had around, which is still around in some places, breaking up in others. Whether it's worked or not, I don't know, but I've enjoyed trying it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, please consider giving me a like or a share, or both. And if you're not a subscriber, don't forget about that subscribe button. As I said, likes and shares are really appreciated, and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think, leave me your comments, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. So, thank you very much, and until the next video, bye.